Hello folks, Cornet, hope all is well with you. And I'm looking at one of my paintings today. It's this one, which I called number 31 Spring Meadow. Because it's number 31 on the list and it's sort of a spring meadow. I painted that in acrylic, April 2021 on a 10 by 10 canvas panel board. And I've been using Chatgpt lately. I've been having fun with Chatgpt and AI just to investigate, to play about with it, because I've heard so much about it, and using it for marketing and messaging. And I've always thought, because I can come up with ideas myself. I like creating content, and I don't think I've ever had any problem with it. But nevertheless, I thought it would be interesting to have a look at it, and it's been great fun. And it came up with something. I'm just looking down. I've actually got my laptop up with me because I'm going to read what ChatGPT said. I typed into ChatGPT, could you come up with a description for this painting that ties in with my message? Because my message for 2025, when talking about my artwork and why someone might want a bit of my art, in their house or their home or their wall, or I always forget to bring a cup up with a mug with one of my doodles on, is as an anchor to tie into my message. So when someone looks at a painting of mine on their wall or uses a mug of mine with a doodle painting on, they'll think, oh yeah, that's Gordon's artwork. And then they think of my message in general about personal development, goal achievement, life transformation. Because the motivational quotes that I made, maybe 300 of them, I love those. They're great. And I can talk about the lesson behind each one and what you can do in connection with each message. But then which one could someone look at? Well, someone could look at any of them, or 300 of them. And I've got 52 of them in a card pack. But that's still 52 different ones out of maybe 300 odd. Whereas if someone looks at a piece of artwork on the wall and thinks of me, they think of the message in general, the feeling of the message, the thrust of the message. So I asked ChatGPT to come up with a description of this painting that ties in with that message. And here's what it said. It said, here's a description of this canvas print written to match your uplifting expressive style, talking about my painting that is, and to appeal to your personal development loving audience. Now it's possible someone could buy my artwork that thinks personal development and goal achievement is a load of rubbish, doesn't believe in that at all. That's fine, you still enjoy the artwork. But here we go, this is what ChatGPT said. Bursting with colour and joy. Well, which it is, see, it's good. Bursting with colour and joy. Spring Meadow is a celebration of possibility, energy and the fresh optimism that only spring can bring. Now spring is in the air, I'm going back to me. Spring is in the air at the moment. There's that feel in the air of possibility and optimism, energy. It's exactly what ChatGPT's come up with. Created with thick, expressive textures and bold, vibrant hues, which it has, thick paint and bold colours. This piece invites you to step into a field of wildflowers dancing beneath a blue sky day. Yeah, pretty much. Someone did say once looking at this painting that they enjoyed the butterflies. Okay, yeah, wildflowers under a blue sky day. And ChatGPT goes on to say, each flower seems to stretch upwards, imperfect, playful and full of life. Yeah. A perfect visual reminder that growth can be joyful and messy and beautiful all at once. What a lovely message. Whether you're renewing your space, i.e. putting it on the wall in spring, or renewing your mindset, This canvas print offers a daily moment of lightness and encouragement without a single motivational quote in sight. Not to dismiss my quote images, but to say you don't need them, you can look at this to get a reminder of me and my message. Hang it somewhere you'll see often. Let it nudge you gently, reminding you to look up, take in the beauty and keep going. So, some of that from Chatgpt veering a little bit on the corny side, but hey, my message can be a bit corny on the corny side. I always say, well, so be it. It doesn't make it untrue because it might seem to sound a bit corny. So I love that. I love what ChatGPT's done. Bursting with colour and joy. A celebration of possibility, energy, and the fresh optimism that only spring can bring. Perfect reminder that growth can be joyful and messy and beautiful at once. I love all that. Now, could I have come up with that myself? Yeah, I could have done, but I just happen to like what ChatGPT's done. Now, a lot of coaches and marketers will say, yeah, I could just use that. I could just put that in the description, bang, wallop. And I still might do in certain places. But on Facebook, well, in places where I like to have, more of a connection, where over the years I've spoken as me. It's genuinely me. It's not ChatGPT. Obviously, it's me. The coaches will say you can just use verbatim what ChatGPT has produced. But other coaches say no, never do that, because A, it might get flagged as ChatGPT by whatever platform you're using, which is true. And B, it's not you. You might like what it's written and what it's come up with, but it's not you. It's not your personality in there. Now, that's all true. But what you can do, I could have tweaked that. Instead of I've just read it out, I could tweak the writing for that. I still might do. Or what you can do is you can do a video explaining that you're about to read out what ChatGPT said. Do you see what I mean? So I'm using that as a prompt to create content, i.e. this video, which is content. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's talking about my canvas prints. You can buy the original, this original, £75, including free shipping globally, wherever you are in the world. Or you could buy a canvas print. That is a canvas print. They come ready to hang with hanging hardware. That is an 8x8 print. The prints come in 5 different sizes, the canvas prints. So you can pop over to the site, gordonbryantart.com. And actually, if you click on canvas prints while you're there, click on the gallery, this one is the latest one that I've just put in there. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to hear what you think, A, of the painting, and B, of what you think of what ChatGPT said, and C, it's 3 things, what did you think of my idea of tying my artwork in as an anchor, a reminder to someone when they look at it of me and my personal development message. Okay, signing off for now. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below wherever you happen to be seeing this video. I'd love to hear what you think. Signing off for now, wishing you health, happiness, and lots of uplifting spring vibes. And I'll speak to you again soon.